never be moved from here. Our lives can live in the seeds we've sown, calling what's coming clear. Our will is held in the gardens we've grown. It's light from the sun we can give. As rivers meeting can become one. Walk toward the cause.
The idea of syntropics is bigger than just gardening, and I'm looking into this group called Syntropic World, which is really about using syntropic values as a way of life and business and everything. So revaluing energy exchange. And so this is something I'm going to read from their covenant, from the Syntropic World. We are the map makers, the wayfinders, at the frontiers of new models of enterprise, design, human coordination, capital, care and love for our planet and its future. All Earth's creatures. And when we commit to working synergistically, our potential is exponential. Acting in this way, honouring the laws inherent in nature and applying them to human systems, there is no problem towards an eternally regenerative universe that cannot be solved. Integrity in all human respect, care for our Earth and all her creatures. So that's the covenant of the Syntropic World. And the systems that accounting for energy exchange values is 6 different aspects, being matter, currency, tools and artifacts, know-how, warm data, which is like the emotional part, and wealth and well-being, abundance, really. So I'm not going to go into those details, but you can check out Syntropic World, find out what they all are. So I'll just start with showing you, you might have seen on the flyer, this image, which was inserted into the blank frame, and I've also got it on the computer screen in the flyer, right? So this is the forest code that I created in Sydney before I came here. And so what this is what it's for is for individuals and communities can use this code to move into states of higher order towards an eternally regenerative universe being held by nature's form and structure, the interconnectedness of the plant world, the earth grid of Gaia. So that's an activating code for that purpose as an image. It's resembling a fractal palm frond, and I channeled this when my first inspired idea began back in Sydney about a year ago. So who am I? I'm an intuitive artist, a creative and spiritual mentor, activation guide, helping people on their ascension path to let go of what no longer serves and go to their next level. And I use creativity to help people evolve, to become free and joyful, being their true selves, doing what they love, and knowing themselves as creator beings. So just a bit about my journey. I just realised one day I can't be in Sydney here anymore. And I would just rush to get home to my little sanctuary in the trees in the middle of Sydney. And I thought, what am I even doing here? So someone said to me, what do you really want? And I said, I want to go and live in the tropical rainforest. So I thought, okay, let's do that then. So I just sold my property and wound down everything I was doing and bought a van, that compact motorhome that's up there, and I travelled for 4 months. And I knew I was coming here, but I was doing, a bit of transformational work along that journey. Really a lot of time to just do nothing and just chill out. It was really great. And then I saw this place and I just went, oh, this is it, this is the place. So I was still at that point down at Mullaney at, Crystal Waters. So I thought, okay, I've got to just travel now. So I just drove for 5 days and didn't even do any sightseeing. And I got here to Cairns. I'd actually never been here before. Right? I just knew that this is where I wanted to come. And so I was down in Cairns, and as I got closer to Cairns, I could feel the land was welcoming me. There was all these sort of like mystical clouds, and it became more and more lush. And there was just this amazing welcoming feeling as I was like arriving here. And then the next day, so I stayed there at the that park down by the, Lake Placid, which is amazing. And then I came up to the range, and it was all kind of like misty, and I was like going up into the mystical mountain, and I came here and checked out the place and do what brings you joy. So I've got plans for this property, including collaborations to create things like sacred geometry and crystals, sculptures, creative sculptures, a sacred dome overlooking the dam, and growing a food forest, a model syntropic garden in progress. So last year my word for the year was expansion, and so I haven't just installed myself here, I really am rebuilding from scratch, so in a bigger way to include all the aspects of my new life here. And I can feel this place transforming me, and I continue to transform to be who I need to be, to do what I'm here to do. So this year, for 2023, my word is evolution. And I think people are wanting to know more and expand themselves, going back to their roots and building community, creating unity consciousness and unity in practice, and merging individual purpose with collective purpose to create the future, the newer future, and each finding their uniqueness and sharing their gifts. So how do I help people with what I do? Like Michelangelo said, the masterpiece is already in the rock. So whatever is aligned to our soul's desire already exists, and it's already in you, and it's in the field of potentiality. And we've been conditioned to believe that they're not part of us, like our arms and legs. So how do we bring to ourselves what's already there? Just by tuning into the body, the breath, and in this moment, and tuning into those desires, and then choosing what you intend to allow to unfold, to bring into you. So imagination is one of our greatest tools, and it's how we create. If that stuck emotions can be felt, and they can move through, and this is how we evolve. So I help people to channel their creativity and be in that flow state, creating synchronicity, and being, really connected to that inner knowing, so they can navigate themselves through all this madness that we're in. So I help people awaken and activate their true, wisdom from within themselves. The blueprint of their soul, and activating that field of unlimited potentiality. And I also do my acrylic pour painting, go with the flow art activities, where you channel your creativity and awaken and nurture the inner artist within, letting your intuition guide you to create. And the next one, the first thing that's happening here is going to be a syntropic art experience coming up soon, which is a one-day workshop with Rod and me. And this is a workshop for community and new earth leaders and people who want to engage with syntropic hands-on and connect with them.
We'll never be moved from here. Our lives will live in the seeds we've sown, calling what's coming clear. Our will is held in the gardens we've grown. As light from the sun we can give. As rivers meeting can become one. Walk toward the call of this, and plant it deep for the ones to come. My brother live in a jungle concrete, like a belly gone to rumbling. Only wants a taste of the sky. Wind and fire set in the seeds for the son of his son to come with him one day, taste the roots he was born from. Passing the story how all hands came together as one.